guys, I've got another podcast for you. It is the last one from our bar series. It's the What If podcast. And we ask each other very tricky questions. So we have to choose between certain situations. It is quite a fun podcast, so really check it out. It was the last bar of that evening, and so we were very funny. And well, next time we'll see you in Main Street again. Bye!
Guys,
this is from our. We're sitting in
Captain's Quarters.
We are now sitting in Captain's Quarters, of the Newport Bay Club, and this podcast is part of a whole series where we record our podcasts in bars all over Disneyland Paris.
Yes,
especially the hotel bars, to be precise. So this time we are going to do
a what if.
A what if podcast, and we're going to ask each other questions. Let's say that at least we ask each other at least 2 questions in total.
Yeah.
And so, we make this up as we go because it's absolutely
non-scripted
and it's absolutely not true. So don't think that the what ifs that we are
proposing,
talking about, everything that we are recording or everything that we're saying is just fake. We made it up, but it's fun to think about what if you had opportunities, right?
It's a bit of a fantasy, wild dreams and stuff.
That's what we're doing. So the first what if that I'm going to propose, and it's something that I'm asking you, Sven, but in the end I will also answer it myself because it's fun to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
First one is, what if you got the chance, Disney would call you and they would tell you, you can stay at the most expensive, most exclusive hotel, Disneyland hotel room for one night.
Yes.
Or you can stay for free for, let's say, 10 days.
Yes.
In the Golden Forest room of Sequoia Lodge. What would you do?
Does this include park tickets?
Yes, it includes park tickets.
Then I would say Sequoia Lodge.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Well, it's a Golden Forest room, and we have now experience with a Golden Forest room. And 10 days, including park fees. You can go to the park. You have 10 days to walk through the parks, do all the rides, have the advantage of the Golden Forest lobby lounge for drinks and snacks. And if you feel, it's 10 days, so if you would go to the park for 4 days, you still have 7 days left in the hotel room to enjoy everything that a hotel offers.
Well, I think yes, my comparison is probably a little bit out of, I think, a big gap when it comes to price. Because if you want to stay 10 days in a Golden Forest room, I think it costs you more than one night in the most luxurious room of Disneyland Paris.
Okay, let's say 5 days Davy Crockett.
No. Let me answer this question. Okay. For me, I would probably go for the most expensive Disneyland room. Because it's something that it's very difficult to book because it's such a lot of money for just one night, and it's something that I would not do so quickly. So
not normally you think,
no, it's not like if you have 5,000 euros left for just one night in like this amazing, beautiful room. But if I would get it for free, I would probably get my chance and just go for it.
Yeah, okay, I see where you're going there.
Yeah. But you also had a question. You were talking about the Camp Davy Crockett Ranch?
Yeah, if you would make the comparison between... Yeah, thank you. The comparison between one night at the most luxurious Disneyland hotel room or so that would be, I think, Tinkerbell Suite.
I thought it was the most expensive one. I think is the Cinderella Suite. Cinderella.
Yeah? Okay.
Cinderella.
Okay. Well, it's a castle club room at least. Well, if you would compare, if you could choose between that Disneyland hotel room suite or 3 nights at Davy Crockett, what would you do? I think.
But that's the total opposite.
Yeah,
Davy
but
Crockett
you
is
got
it's
3 days instead of 1 day.
Ah, come on. Davy Crockett Land isn't even a Disneyland hotel anymore. It's not even part of Disneyland. It's so cheap, everybody can do it. No.
But what would be the same price range? Because you have to make
the same price range. I think that let's say in a normal, just somewhere. Let's say that somewhere in. It's difficult because it depends on when you're planning to go. But I think
it's the same. Let's say 1 night at a Disney hotel, and in the same week.
Also, the 1 night in the most expensive suite of the Disney hotel compares to, I think, 5 or 6, maybe 7 nights in a moderate room.
Okay, so moderate would be
a normal Sequoia Lodge room.
A standard Sequoia
I think
Lodge.
so.
Okay,
yes,
so
standard.
That would be the comparison.
Yes, it's like 3,000 or 4,000 a night.
Okay, so the choice would be then a Disneyland hotel room or 4 nights at Sequoia Lodge in a standard room, including park tickets.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, in that case, I would choose the Disneyland hotel.
I would choose the Disneyland hotel all the time. So, but let's do a different what if. Can you make something up?
Yeah, okay. What if... what if... And it's not really a comparison, but a hint on ideas, what we can think of out of the box. What if the Millennium Falcon didn't do the castle run in 12 parsecs? What would have happened then?
What? Say it again.
Didn't do the castle run in 12 parsecs.
That's what Han Solo says when he's introducing the Millennium Falcon. He says it's the fastest
heap of junk in the galaxy.
Yeah, it can do the
castle run in 12 parsecs. Yeah.
Okay, then we would all be dead. Now, what if Lego would ask you to design your own Disney-themed set?
Ooh.
And they would tell you that whatever you design, they would make it a model, and you will get 1% of the
revenue.
The revenue. Or.
Okay.
Yeah. Or. You got the chance to meet one of the Walt Disney family members.
Oh.
Just one. And just remember, most of them are already passed away, so it will probably be a grandchild.
Yeah, or a nephew, or a great-great-nephew.
What would you choose?
I think I would go for meeting a relative of Walt Disney, of the Disney family.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's so many ways to make money, and meeting someone in person, that's
priceless.
Priceless, yeah.
Okay, well, I totally thought you would go for the Lego, actually.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I also would choose the Disney family member, but and also it would be very cool to be able to say, oh yeah, I know somebody from the Walt Disney family.
We're friends.
Oh man, we're friends. So I've got him on Facebook, you know. That would be awesome.
I've got him on speed dial.
I've got him on Wobble. So, can you do another question for me?
Yeah, okay. What if you could go to Disney World?
Yes.
And let's say 5-day cruise on a Disney Cruise Line, including Castaway Cay. And you had to get there by sailboat. We're here at the captain's quarters, so I see boats all around. And the sail trip from Europe to America would take 2 weeks. Or go to Walt Disney World one day, and you would leave very early from Amsterdam, and you would fly back. You would be back in 48 hours.
Okay, so let me summarize this question.
Yeah.
You're asking me that I've got a chance to go to Walt Disney World and Walt Disney Cruise, or both of them.
Yeah.
But in order to do so, I have to take a sailboat trip for 12 days.
Yeah. 10 days, 12 days.
To arrive.
To arrive.
I'm not allowed to take an airplane
No.
or something else. I have to go by sailing boat.
Yeah.
Or
Or
it's going to be very comfortable. It's just by airplane, but I will have to be back in 48 hours.
yeah.
So I will probably choose the first one because that means that I am going through a horrible time. But you didn't say that I also had to go back on a sailing boat. So I would go back by plane.
Yeah.
And you also didn't mention what kind of sailing boat it would be and who will be the sailor. So I will probably charter this humongous sailboat, which is very steady and nice, and I will ask this very capable skipper to sail me to America.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Touche. Okay. Yeah.
That was smart, huh?
Yeah. What I had in mind was that you would go on Volvo Ocean racing yacht.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that because I like boats, but I think I would be very seasick. So.
Yeah. Oh, I would take the sailing boat because it would be for me a chance to go on a Volvo ocean race, racing yacht, and Walt Disney a couple of days and a Disney cruise. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. By the way, in the meanwhile, I will give you an update about what we're having here in this lounge because I don't think we told you guys what we're having. Sven is drinking the 25th anniversary drink.
Yes.
Which is cassis.
Yeah, crème de cassis.
Crème de cassis kind of drink. There's a glowing cube inside. It's a blue glowing cube.
I can ask for a menu. Just. So the 25th anniversary cocktail consists of lime and fresh raspberries, lychee fruit mix, rose cordial, sky vodka, and raspberry nectar, fizzy sugar, and ginger beer. And I have to say it's very tasty.
Yes, and I'm having a bio Chardonnay. It's a dry white wine, and it's also very tasty. I'm almost finished, and if somebody will ask me if I like another one, I will probably say yes. So.
Okay.
I'm very curious if somebody will come around. There's a lot of noise behind me.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in.
And they'll want to have a chat, of course.
Yeah.
So, but we were talking about what ifs.
What ifs? So you still would go on a racing yacht across the Atlantic?
I'm going to choose my own very comfortable and steady, humongous yacht with a skipper who's capable.
Okay. I have the cocktail, the 25th anniversary cocktail, and there's this crispy, how do you call it? A special kind of sugar that crackles and
Crackle candy.
Crackle candy. And they call it fizzy sugar. And I thought, well, if it comes into contact with a liquid, it stops being fizzy. But it all sank to the bottom, and now I drank a sip of my straw, and I've got a whole bunch of that fizzy sugar in my mouth, and it's crazy. It's absolutely... Ugh.
He cannot hear himself speaking anymore. It's so loud in his mouth, he cannot hear himself talk. Well, if you get a hold of that waiter, Sven, maybe you can ask him for another bio Chardonnay for me.
I will.
Okay, so in the meanwhile, I've got another question for you. So maybe you guys at home as well, you've seen the movie of Coco.
Yes.
We saw it in the cinema, we really love it. If I got a chance, I would really like to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you about this Coco movie.
Yes.
It's a what if.
What if?
What if you got to choose, right? So it's you understand. In this movie, there's this dog called Dante.
Yes.
And he's really cute, and he's got all these amazing colors, which is also a little bit of a spoiler, by the way, but okay. So, but there are many Disney movies with dogs in them.
Yes.
So, what if you were allowed to choose? You got a call from Disney, and they would tell you, "Oh, Sven, we've got this huge problem. We've got Dante sitting here, and we've got Bold sitting here.
Okay.
And they both need an owner, but we can only give one dog to one owner.
Okay.
We want to give you one of those dogs, but you have to choose which one.
Oh.
Which one will it be?
So I have to choose between Bolt or Dante?
Yes.
I would go for Dante.
Yes?
Yeah.
And why?
He's so cute. He's so silly and affectionate and loving and
Yeah, he's really he's that kind of dog that it will do anything for its owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that Bolt doesn't want to do anything for its owner.
No, because he's also a hero.
He's a real hero, but he's more cuddly.
I don't know. I think the movie of Coco appealed to me also more than the movie Bold.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a matter of taste, of course, and Coco was very recent that we saw the movie, and Bold is already quite a long time ago. So maybe that also helps in this decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what if you got to choose between Dante or Pepita?
Oh, Pepita.
Really?
Yeah, bigger wings and more ferocious.
There is something with Pepita that we like, and it's because we got two of them at home. But we won't tell anything.
And that isn't a spoiler?
No, it isn't. It's not a spoiler. Okay, so if you got one for me as well?
Okay. If you have to choose... What if... almost the same question you asked me. Disney would call and say, you have some cats over here and you have to choose one.
Yeah.
So you could choose between... Oh no! I got a better idea. So you first got a call from Disney, and they say, well, we have cat over here that needs a new home. Thomas O'Malley.
Oh, Mally the alley cat.
And 5 minutes later, you get a phone call from Universal.
Okay.
And they say, well, Puss in Boots needs a new owner. Needs a new home. Ooh.
No, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah?
Yes, it's Thomas O'Malley I would go for immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's got a lot of charisma. The Puss in Boots is cute, but he's too tough. He's not. He's like he can fight his own battles. And Thomas O'Malley, he's also tough, but he's like this cat that's an alley cat, and he needs to be loved. So I think that's I would say, just come and live with us, Thomas.
Now you sound a little bit like Phoebe from Friends.
I do.
Smelly cat, alley cat.
Smelly cat, smelly cat. Why are you such a smelly cat?
Okay. This is fun.
This is really fun. I'm going to ask you this question about vloggers, because we follow some vloggers which we really like.
Yeah,
on YouTube. So here we go. What if you could choose? You were allowed to go to California for 1 week and hang out with Adam the Woo.
Yeah.
And he would show you around all these places that you always wanted to see.
Yeah.
Or
Or
Adam the Woo would come over to your place for 1 day.
I would go to America.
Yeah. Shall we do one what if more, and then let's finish?
We're gonna call it a day.
We're going to do a small one, a tiny what if.
What if? What if?
What if I would have never let you go? What if I had never let you go? What if I don't know the lyrics anymore? You know the Kate Winslet song.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that reminds me. I got a what if for you. What if you could get to choose between being on the Titanic?
Yeah.
Before it would sink. Before it would sink. So that
and would I be able to get off in a lifeboat in time?
Oh, you would be transported off the ship.
Okay,
so it's
I
like
would be beamed up.
It's like time traveling.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get to experience the Titanic. For as long as you want. It's not really a matter of time. It's more like the idea of Titanic.
Okay. So I'm picturing now the Titanic being in dry dock in Glasgow, first class before it enters the water. It's almost
whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Or
or 4 days.
4 days
on the real life. So we pretend that it's all real.
Yeah.
Star Trek ship.
Oh, Star Trek ship.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I was when I saw you thinking, I said maybe something in space. So if you would say the International Space Station, I would have said that. Yeah.
You would have said no?
Yes, to the International Space Station instead of the Titanic. Yeah.
No, these are two very opposite things, go back in time or go into the future, actually.
Okay,
That's a bit how it...
Yeah.
I don't know, it would be very difficult to choose. It depends. If Leonardo DiCaprio would also be on that Titanic still, I would probably go... No, it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, man.
Okay, I know my place.
If Riker would be on Star Trek, I would probably choose...
Okay, that's okay. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't absolutely look like any of those guys.
No.
Well, maybe Riker, now that I have a beard.
Well, don't worry. Nobody in any of those series looks like you, so I cannot choose. Oh, wait a minute. The guy from Star Trek who's blind, but he sees more than human eye.
Geordi LaForge.
I never know his name. You don't look like him either.
LeVar Burton.
LeFart? What did you say there?
No, I didn't fart.
Okay, let's stop.
Okay, this is enough. Okay, this is. We did this podcast in our kind of pub crawl around Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, this was the last bar, guys.
And this is the third bar this evening, and you can guess that there is a little bit of alcohol in our stomachs. So,
but there's still some drinks for you left.
Oh yeah,
here.
I still have to go through a couple of sips. And
well, in the meanwhile, I will
say
we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you all for listening to. Yeah, very good. Thank you for the background noises. Thank you all for listening to the Hear
You in Main Street
podcast. So, if you have any ideas for us for future podcasts, if there are any subjects that you liked so much you want to hear more of them, please let us know.
Yeah,
and if you know something,
or leave your experiences here in Disneyland Paris,
or maybe give us a what if. I would really like to know.
That would be fun.
Yeah, very curious about your ideas. So let us know in the comments. That's it actually for tonight. So next time we'll
hear you in Main Street. Bye.
Well, I hope that you liked this podcast, and now we would like to know your answers to our what ifs. So choose one of the what ifs and please give your answer and post it in the comments below. We will read them and we are very curious what you would choose. So go ahead and give us your ideas.